Your organization almost certainly has a standard data processing agreement template. What it almost certainly doesn't have is language for what happens when the vendor is an AI system, training on your data, generating inferences from it, storing prompts you never meant to be permanent. Here's what an AI vendor DPA actually needs to cover and how to get one in minutes, not weeks. We'll cover what GDPR Article 28 requires, exactly where a standard template falls short for AI specifically, sector notes, and one live generation you can copy. Article 28 governs any processor acting on your behalf, which an AI vendor is. 4 things it has to nail down: sub-processor authorization under Article 28(3), security measures under Article 32, breach notification timing under Article 33, and cooperation on data subject rights, access, erasure, portability, under Articles 12 through 22. A generic DPA was written for a vendor that stores your data. An AI vendor does more than store it. It can train on it, run inference on it, and retain the prompts you send it. If your DPA only covers storage and transfer, it's silent on the 3 things that actually create risk with an AI vendor. 3 clauses. A standard template almost never has. A training data clause that states plainly whether your inputs train the vendor's models. An inference data clause covering what happens to the outputs generated from your data. And a prompt input clause on retention and deletion of what you actually typed in. Ask directly. Who are the vendor's sub-processors, and did you actually authorize them under Article 28(3? Or did you just accept a list buried in a schedule you never read? An AI vendor stack often includes a model provider, a hosting provider, and an analytics layer. 3 sub-processors, not 1. A complete AI vendor DPA runs to 12 clauses with schedules for particulars, technical and organizational measures, sub-processors, and international transfer, plus a negotiation checklist for what to push back on before you sign. In healthcare, the sub-processor question is the whole ball game. A DPA that doesn't name every party touching patient data is incomplete before you've read Clause 2. In financial services, international transfer terms carry extra weight. Many AI vendors route inference through infrastructure outside your jurisdiction, and that has to be named, not assumed. In HR, the data is candidates and employees, people who never chose the vendor. That raises the bar on the data subject rights clause specifically. Can you actually action an erasure request that touches a model, not just a database row? Here's what generating one actually looks like. Pick a jurisdiction and a sector, financial services, and it produces the full 12-clause agreement, the technical and organizational measures schedule pre-populated, the sub-processor list, and a negotiation checklist flagged for qualified review before you send it anywhere. 4 Article 28 requirements, 3A, I-specific clauses most templates miss, and a sub-processor list you actually read. There's a free sample linked below. No cost, just your email. 3 of the 12 clauses so you can see exactly what's in it. Subscribe for AI governance you can actually ship. Watch next. How to vet the vendor in the first place before you're even at the contract stage.